All right, so today we don't have an entrance quiz. I think that I don't need to assess you formatively on whether you know how to graph from those slope points. I think you've got that pretty well, I hope, by this point. So today what we're going to do is your today's objective, and I want it on your paper. If I see your papers and it doesn't have the objective written on it, I'm going to know that you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're responsible for what you're responsible for, and I'm responsible for what I'm responsible for, and you are responsible for writing your objective and following along to the notes. Okay, today's lesson is it's not a hard lesson, it's just one you're going to need a calculator for because it has lots of negatives. So you know the policy, put your phone on my desk, get a calculator out of my desk if you need one, okay? Today's objective, I can calculate slope from 2 points. All right, let's see. All right, so go to number 2. First things first. Number 2, to calculate from 2 points. 2 points are just points on ordered pairs, right? Negative 17 and negative 10 is going to be way over here. Negative 11, negative 8, they're going to be over here somewhere. Okay, so I know that's just 2 points. Yes, I could graph it and then count it, but there is another way, and you did this with Miss Meyer. Okay, y minus y1 over x minus x1. Okay, then I label these x and y, x1, y1. I know x always comes first. That's not anything new. That's the way it's always been. Okay, so then I just start plugging in. Where is y? Oh, y is right here. Minus 10. Okay, so I've got my y. Then I'm going to ask myself, y1, where is y1? Oh, that's over here, but it's minus y1. Well, y1's negative, so it's negative minus minus. Make sure you keep those subtractions where they are, okay? Because otherwise you're going to get confused and have the wrong answer, right? Let's grab x. X is negative 17. And x1, I'm going to grab my last one, I don't know how this yellow will show up, you guys, is negative 11. So then I'm going to follow order of operations and simplify what I can. What can I simplify on the top? I can make this plus, right? Minus minus becomes a plus. I can make this down here a plus. Negative 17 plus 11. All right, get your calculators out. Hit negative 10 plus 8. Negative 2. Negative 17 plus 11 is negative 6. I can simplify that. Negative 2 over 6 is not as simple as it gets. First of all, a negative divided by a negative is a positive. So I really have positive 2 over 6 because negatives are gone. And then what are the factors of 2? I can divide 2 into 1 and 2, right? That's the factors of 2. Factors of 6 are, I can divide it by 1, 2, and 3. So what's the biggest thing I can divide both the 2 and the 6 by is the 2. So I'm going to divide both of them by 2, and I'm going to get 1 over 3. That is my answer. Okay? So I asked myself, if I were to graph these points, like I kind of free sketched up here, this is a positive slope. Does that look like a positive slope? Yeah, so that's probably right. Okay? So if you want to do a little quick sketch over here, say, oh, that's positive, or oh, that's probably negative. That might help you. Okay? Number 3. I always start by labeling x, y, x1, y1. Right? My equation is y minus y1 over x minus x1. All day, every day. y is negative 14. And then I cross it off so I don't use it again. That it's a minus something. What's it a minus? y1. So it's minus that 9. X is negative 12. I'm going to get rid of that. Minus whatever x1 is. x1 is negative 7. Okay, I can simplify some stuff here. Negative 14 minus 9, nothing to calm down there. How about this minus minus? Let's make it a plus. Negative 12 plus 7. Then I'm going to follow my order of operations and simplify this. Use your calculator. Negative 14 minus 9. If you get 5, we have a problem. Negative 23. Okay, how did I get that? On my calculator, negative 1, 4 minus 9. Okay, grab this down here, negative 12 plus 7. Use your calculator. This is something this class struggles with, so stop trying to do it yourself in your head. Just do it on your calculator. Negative 12 plus 7 is negative 5. Okay, so let's talk about simplification. I'm going to move it down here because you guys know I write huge, sorry. What can I get rid of first? Negative, negative. I can make those bad boys positive. I don't need to put a sign for that. Then let's look at terms for 23. 1, 23. Well, that was pointless. 5 is 1 and 5. Do they have anything common they can both be divided by? No. So I can leave that as the answer. Okay, this is a positive slope because it doesn't have anything. So let's just do a quick sketch. Negative 2, negative 14. I know that's going to be down here, or negative 12, negative 14. That's going to be in quadrant 3. Negative 7, 9. I know that's going to be in quadrant 2. Does that look like a positive slope? Well, yeah, it does. So I know that I've got something that makes sense at least. It may not be 100% right, but it makes sense. So let's keep going. Number 4, y minus y1, x minus x1. I label them xy, x1, y1. Okay, label them, label them, label them. Y is 1, and I have a minus. What am I minusing? Negative 14. All over x, which is 7, minus 16. I can start simplifying some stuff. Let's make this plus plus. I don't like minus minus. 1 plus 14, 7 minus 16. Now order of operations. 1 plus 14 is 15. Probably can do that in our head. 7 minus 16 is negative 9. 15 over negative 9. Can I get rid of this negative? Nope, because it's got only 1. So I can't get rid of the negative. But let's list the factors of 9, 1, 3, and 9. Right? Those are all things that 9 is divisible by. 15. 1, 3, 5, and 15. So what's the biggest thing they have in common? That's the 3 and the 3. So I'm going to divide both by 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. Negative 9 divided by 3 is negative 3. So then I'm going to do my little quick sketch. 7, 1 is over here in quadrant 1. 16, negative 4 is, negative 14 is way down here. Okay, so that's probably a negative slope. Do I have a negative slope? Yes. So that's my answer. Okay. All right. Let's label again. X, Y, whoops, I moved my box. That wasn't good. Sorry, guys. XY, X1, Y1. My equation is y minus y1 over x minus x1. This equation is on the EOC sheet. If you're looking for some, they're under, if you look over to your left, under the pre-algebra thing, the yellow sign, there are some that are laminated, okay? You cannot take the laminated ones, those are mine, but you can use them in class, and you can use them on tests anywhere you want. Also, if you want one of your own copy, there are extra copies of the EOC sheet back where the rulers, scissors, and crayons are, on top of that bin. So if you want one, there's all kinds of equations on there, but this one is also on there. Whoops. Okay, so if you want one of those, feel free to grab them. If you're somebody that can just remember this, I'm not. I struggle with it, okay? So I have to look, because that's just my personality type. I'm a visual person. I know my weakness, and so I take care of it. Okay? So let's plug stuff in. -2 is my y. And then I have my minus, right? Minus. And then y1 is 18. X is 13. Minus. X1 is 20. I don't have any negatives, so there's nothing else I can simplify. So I can just use order of operations. On top is -20. On bottom is -7, right? So let's talk about simplifying. Can I simplify and get rid of the negatives? Yeah, let's make those positives. So we're just going to make that 20 over 7. And then I'm going to list my factors. 1, 4, 5, oops, I forgot 2, 10, and 20. So 20 is divisible by all that stuff. Let's see what 7 is divisible by. 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6. So only 1 and 7. So their common is 1, so you can't do anything. It's just a positive slope. 20 over 7. If I were to sketch it, over 13, down 2, that's quadrant 4, over 20, up 18, it's more over here in quadrant 1. Is that a positive? Yeah, that's a positive slope. So do I have a positive slope? Yes, I do. So that's correct. Number 20. So I know this is a little ways down. Go ahead and skip down to it. Skip down to number 20. All right. X, Y, X1, Y1. Pause the video real quick for a second. See if you can at least do the first step where you write the equation and fill it in. So pause the video, fill in what you can fill in, and then start the video back up. Y minus Y1, X minus X1, 15 minus 4 over -11 minus 6. Nothing I can do. So you should have at least been able to get to this step, I hope. I hope you can get to this step. Then we can simplify 9 over -17. Did I mess up somewhere? Yeah, I did. I messed up a lot. Okay, hold on. Let's go back and see what I did wrong. So even if Awesome's making mistakes because I didn't mark stuff off, I try to do it fast. -11 minus 6. So I think I put my y's on the top. 15 minus 4. I tried to rush through it and it bit me in the hiney. Oh, nope, that's 11. I was wrong. 17 is just 1 and 17. 11 is just 1 and 11. So we're going to just simplify that or keep that as -17 over 11. There is one more video after this one, you guys. So watch, pause, or go to the next video real quick.